So, you've decided to play Session, and you thought it was a good idea. And your life sounded like this, or even looked like this. Nice tricks, sick lines, fun for days, big gaps, everything you ever wanted. And then you start getting tired. You want some challenges. And then you finally decide that you want to get platinum. Alright, so let me tell you a story about how I went platinum and the journey that it took me on. Now, before that, let's rewind and take it back to the beginning. And one of the easiest missions and trophies is completing the tutorial. You're gonna be learning how to move, how to push, how to ollie, how to kick flip, how to save your marker, how to go back to your marker. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to go to settings and you want to turn your catch mode to manual. This will be important for the storyline, as there's a trophy that requires you to complete the pro missions or the story mode in this mode. So get used to it and practice it before you start going to your missions. Basically, it means you need to catch your flips when landing. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep spinning, like on these 3 examples. Now, after struggling and going around the city and doing everybody's missions, you're gonna be able to get some rep up, and that means you're gonna be able to start doing things for the story mode, which will get you sponsored by the shop, turn you AM, and turn you pro. So just keep doing what you're doing, get all the missions done. There are some missions that are really difficult with the catch mode on, manual I mean, but you should be able to get them pretty easily. If not, then let me know which missions you need help with, and I'll be able to help you with that. Nice. So with that out of the way, you're gonna be able to complete the rest of the missions and the trophies, which is by going to every pro's spots and doing their missions. You gotta chase them around because sometimes they'll be moving from city to city, and just complete most of them. Once you're done with the story arc, you should be able to get them done pretty easily. And once you turn manual catch to auto, it's just gonna be easier. Like I said, excuse the sketchy lines, the really bad tricks. I really just wanted to get this done, since this will be my second attempt. This was my second attempt at getting this done, so yes. Yeah, like I said, just keep exploring the city, finish all of the missions that you have pending, and it doesn't matter the order that you do them. Either or, they're both fun. All of them are fun. They're different in their own way, so it's a good thing that you're able to get this done. So just have fun while you're doing this. Don't stress too much about it. Also, it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, if you want it to be perfect, that will help you, because it's gonna work towards your trick count, but we'll get to the bottom of that on the next part. Now we're almost done with all of the pros. Once we're done with all of the pro challenges, you are gonna want to do the order, which is buying 50 DIY items from the shop. And then what you want to do next is, if you have enough cash, do the Fashionista trophy, which is buying 100 customized items at the shop. You can buy the cheapest multiple of times, it doesn't matter, the game's still gonna count it. And after that, you want to do the backpacker, which is just going to all three of the city apartments. That is the New York, Philadelphia, and the San Francisco apartments, and then they'll just give you the trophy. Now, this is where it gets complicated, draining, and it might drive you a little bit crazy, but it's completing the historical challenges. I'm gonna drop the link to the sources that help me get them done, as well as some tips or tricks. But basically, you have to do all of them. There's not, I don't remember the total number of them, but they're fun to do if you like a challenge. And at this point, you should be getting pretty good at the game, so that you can do them with no problem. At least most of them. There are some difficult ones, like I said, but you just gotta grind them and get them done. This one took me a ton of time. This is the Nate Rojas challenge, and yeah, sometimes you're not able to grind it and it doesn't count it. That's the bad thing about these things. But you just gotta blast through them and you gotta stick to it, and eventually you get them done. This is the second time that I was able to do them, so if I was able to do them 2 times, I'm sure you're gonna be able to do them once. That's basically it. So good luck with doing them. Now my suggestion is you can either do all of the regular stand first and just travel through each city and then go back and do the goofy, or you can do each city on its own and then move on to the next one. But that might be a bit more stressful, as you're gonna be stuck in some of them and not get them right. And lastly, you want to do the global, which they're pretty easy, you can do them anywhere. But this is me just getting like the hardest trophy ever. Man, it was really something else. Now for the next stake is doing the manual. You have to travel, what is it, 21 kilometers doing manuals, which is a lot. And the easiest way that I found to do this was to go to this map on screen. You want to put your settings to push force 20, match quick speed 20, and you just want to ride as fast as you can around the block doing manuals. That's the easiest. It will take you like an hour or 2 to get it done. So this is me just riding around the city, doing random manuals. You can try to have fun by doing like the longest manual you ever can. But to me, this is the easiest way to get this thing done. So good luck. If you have a different way or a different map, you can use that one. Just go ahead. And here, after some time, I wanted to do something cool, but I just really couldn't. And you only get one try. You only get one shot. So, yep. Right there, I was so happy, just jumping and yay. Finally. Now, the next trophy is to grind. You gotta grind 41 kilometers, and it's a lot. So, this is the best spot for you to do it, honestly. And I'm telling you to get these stunts out of the way, so they're the most time consuming ones, and they can be pretty annoying or boring, When I finished this one, I think I fell asleep when I did this one, like the trophy for this. So, so yeah, you want to come here, you want to place your marker, and you want to change the settings to this approximately so you can jump high enough, so you have enough speed to grind, and the ground friction has to be to 0. That means you're gonna be able to slide faster, and you're not gonna have any friction or position as you're grinding. So these are the settings that I used. You can adjust them to your liking a bit better, but yeah, this is it. Now, while I was doing this, I was able to come across a couple of shortcuts, which I'll let you know in a minute. Yep, but silly me, my first thought was just grinding, just doing board slides so I get enough um, grinding distance. Now, I soon realized that I could use this to my advantage, and let me tell you why. So, you're gonna be doing that at least 100 times, or probably more. So, this is me finally getting the fully 1 kilometers done, and I was pretty happy. Warning. And the best way is to have fun, do tricks, do grinds, do everything that you want to do, basically, right? So you can keep like spamming tricks or doing tricks if you want to get them out of the way already, or you can mix them with your lines or with your grinds, or even with your missions, right? There's some tricks that you're gonna be finishing without knowing because you lose track, especially with the kickflip and the hill flip, or if you're a 360 flip guy or a laser flip guy or hard flip or anywhere hill flip. You're gonna get them done without you noticing, right? So this is a way that you can get them done, and it's not a bad way. It's a really great way. You have fun, you do clips, and everything in between. So this is the recommended version that I try you doing, and hopefully you enjoy the game as much as I am doing. But since I had already spent over 100 hours on the other account, I just wanted to get it over with. So I did this instead. I kind of got stuck, and then I figured that if you get stuck and you keep moving around, you can do a lip slide, feeble, or Smith, and it's gonna count. It's gonna count them. So yeah, you can judge me all you want, but honestly, I was already fed up because the PS5 glitch really annoyed me and killed my vibe, and I just thought this was the perfect way to pay it back, to get them back. So this is my last trick, I think. It was the 50-50. Like I said, some tricks you might be able to save them and make a good skate line and have the trophy show up. Now, these trophies, you're gonna be able to get them by doing 500 of each. And here I was just spamming laser flips like crazy. Here I was doing inward hill flips like crazy. And until you get them done. Like I said, you can do this the easy way, which is just spamming them 500 times each. And I was able to get this kickflip trophy while doing the Nate Rojas challenge. Now, that's going to be something you want to remember because it's going to be kind of hard. Also, the hill flip trophy, I got it with doing another historical challenge, which is good because I was having fun. Now, there's a PS5 glitch where at the beginning, if you don't do something right, the 360 flips are not going to count of any variation, so you have to do 360 pop shove-its of any variations, and that's going to help you with getting the trophy done. This is a hard way. To me, this is one of the funnest tricks because I can't really do them in real life. I think I landed it once or twice, um, but it's good to see that it looks good. And finally, the last trophy that got me platinum, and that was doing 500 tail slides. This is the trophy where I got the regular trophy, and this is, the platinum trophy being achieved. So, was this worth it? Now, the last question is, was this worth it? Was playing over 60 hours worth it to get this trophy? Um, I don't know. It's up to you guys. It was worth it for me. It was fun. I gotta admit it. It's one of the hardest trophies I've done so far. And honestly, I'm not sure if the payback will be good because so far I haven't seen a YouTube video where they're showing anybody getting a platinum trophy on session. I've seen just small clips, but I haven't seen like a big guide on it. And I feel like the community died a long time ago. I probably came in a bit late, um, but that's my take on it. Do it if you want. It's fun. If you like skating, if you like just doing lines and spending your time on that, I think it helps me out with stress. It's kind of relaxing at the same time. And if you're gonna be playing it, then might as well try your best to get it. And that's my message. Peace.